Hello, my darlings. I hope you're having a beautiful, magical, wonderful, divine day wherever you are in the world today. I wanted to share some more words of wisdom, encouragement with y'all in the hopes that it helps you on your journey. I'm going to talk about gratitude, but especially and specifically gratitude that pertains to painful, traumatic, chaotic experiences that you've had. Now, maybe some of y'all hear that and go, what the fuck? What do you mean gratitude for painful experiences? I will never be grateful for the painful experiences I've gone through. How you think and feel, it's valid. I used to think that way too. If you would have told me 10 plus years ago I would be grateful for all of the traumatic experiences I have ever been through in my life, I would have called you batshit crazy. But here I am, complete gratitude for all of those experiences. Because had I not gone through those experiences, I would not be here today. I would not be the being I am today. I'm going to give you a little quick example here, okay? When I got into college, my passion, when I got out of high school, was getting ready to go into college, I wanted to be a music major. For those of you that don't know, I'm a professional violinist and I'm an opera singer. Music is my life. It has been my life since the day I was born. I was singing up a storm, all that. Music has it's part of who I am, okay? Runs in my blood. So anyway, I wanted to be a music major. And I got talked out of that real fast. Oh, it'll never provide for you. And you don't actually want to be a teacher. And, you know, it would be a waste of money. And which now I'm grateful for. I'm grateful I got talked out of it because my mama was right. You know, would have been a huge waste of money on a degree that I did not want to be wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to be famous. You know, I wanted to sing on stage. That was my thing. Which you don't need a music major degree to do that. You know what I mean? But anyway, I got talked out of it and I got talked into going into a dental assisting degree, which also, in case you didn't know, I do have a dental assisting degree. Yes, I do. And so I got into my program and right away, my main professor, she hated my guts because I triggered her, which I didn't know then. I know now it's because I'm a light worker. I'm a healer, man. I'm supposed to trigger people. That's one of my gifts, right? If you're a light worker, you just be triggering people left and right. People you don't even know, you just be triggering them left and right. It's because you're a light worker. It's part of our gift, baby. You just got to own it. But I didn't know that back then. And she made my college experience a nightmare. She made it a nightmare. She tried to blackmail me, accused me of hexing my class with black magic when everyone got sick except me, of course. Called me dumb, called me stupid, tried to cut my self-esteem down. She did everything that she could get away with to try to get me out of the program because she didn't think I could succeed. And I did. As I said, I have a degree in dental assisting. I did pass. I proved her ass wrong because that's what I do. If you're going to tell me I can't do something, I'm going to do it, baby. It may take me a little longer than some people, but I'm going to get it done. I'm going to prove you wrong because those are fighting words for me. You tell me no, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it, okay? So anyway, it's just the rebel in me, right? It's the healer, the light worker in me. So anyway, got through my program. She made it a living nightmare. I got out, graduated. I started looking for jobs. You know, you got to pay them student loans, right? You got to pay them student loans. I started looking for a job. Nothing. Oh, so help me, dear gods. I couldn't find anything. And I was getting stressed. And it was getting about that time that, got to pay them loans back, right? And so the universe started lining things up for me. And I didn't see it back then, but I see it now. The universe was lining things up because I was, still living at home with my mom and her narcissistic second husband. Things were not good at home. They were really, really bad and they were just getting worse. I was depressed. All sorts of different stuff. You can just imagine, I didn't want to be here no more. I wanted to be done. I was trapped. I literally was trapped in that environment. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't go out like a normal adult. Couldn't even have a beer. I was threatened being kicked out. Oh, you wear purple nail polish. I'm going to kick you out. And it was bad, guys. It was really bad. And so anyway, the universe started lining things up. And I had some family where I live now. Okay. They were like, come up here. Get yourself a job. We'll get you on your feet. You can start healing. Because they knew things were really bad. You can start healing. And I fought. I don't want to leave. And I didn't want to leave because I met my twin flame in Georgia, okay? Where all this took place, in Georgia, the deep south, okay? I didn't want to leave him. That was my one thing. I didn't want to leave him. Those of you that have been activated on your twin flame journey, it can be hard when you go through that first separation, baby. It was very difficult for me. And so he was the reason I didn't want to leave. And he is actually the reason that I did leave, because he talked me into it and basically said, this is your opportunity to get better. You need to leave, because if you don't, this place, you're not going to make it out. I said, okay, as long as you promise to come be with me. And he did. Okay. So I left. Hardest thing I'd ever done. I was codependent as fuck. I had never had a job, didn't know how to drive, didn't know how to do laundry, didn't know how to cook. Because, of course, narcissist would not teach me basic life skills other than I needed to be a stay-at-home woman to tend to her man. Very toxic Southern mentality, if you ask me. But that's how he was trying to raise me. And I raged against that, But he wouldn't let my mom teach me basic skills to take care of myself. So I got here and I didn't know anything, I was so scared. And then I got thrown right into the adult world. And the way that my twin flame now describes it, he compares it to people who have been in jail for a long time, right? They've been in jail, they go in, and then 40 years later, they come out and the whole world has changed. That's exactly how it was like for me. So overwhelmed. And then my dark night of the soul kicked in, and I started going through my awakening, and things got interesting then. I didn't know what was going on. I was angry, went through all the stuff, and then I realized I don't want to be angry anymore, so I put myself into therapy. I started working on myself. I made the conscious decision. I'm gonna fix this. I don't want to be angry anymore. I've spent my whole life being angry and in pain. I'm done, right? Years go by. I've been here 10 years now. And there was a time that I got to a point, and I'm still at that point, right? It just continues to expand, that I realize, had it been for all of the crazy experiences, going to college, having this awful experience, my soul telling me, you are not meant to fit in this box. You are not meant to be here. And then lining up, we're going to push you out of this place. We're going to push you into separation to work on yourself, to heal yourself away from everything. Had it not been for that, I would not be doing what I am doing today. I would not be following my calling, having my own business, healed myself. I'm not fully healed. I don't think anyone can be fully healed, right? Healing is a spiral. You're always coming back to things. You're just using the wisdom you gain on, the same thing, right? Had it not been for all those different circumstances, I wouldn't be here. And so I am so grateful for all of the traumatic, crazy, painful experiences I have ever had in my life, because they got me here. Those experiences taught me how to find my voice. They taught me how to ignite my fire. They taught me how to stand in integrity and in power, and to realize I really am here to be a guide, a light in the dark for those that are going through similar experiences as I did, and to just share my story, my wisdom, my knowledge, and the gifts that I have been given to help others on their journey. And so that's my whole point. There will come a time, if you're not there yet, it's okay, but there will come a time that you will be so grateful for all of the experiences you've ever had, especially the painful ones, because you will see how they all connect together and how they've gotten you to where you are. If you're not there yet, give it time. It's okay. Maybe you're still raging, right? You're still in that place of very deep healing where that rage is coming out. It's okay. It's a process. Be gentle, be loving with yourself, right? And if you're starting to get to that point of like, I think I do have some gratitude for having those experiences, you're not wrong. This world, there are people in this world that will tell you, don't be grateful for those painful experiences. Don't you dare be appreciative for that. Like, how dare you're just, you're excusing abuse, and don't listen to them, because they don't know what they're talking about, because they're not doing healing work on themselves. Okay. Ignore them. It's totally normal, and it's perfectly healthy to get to a point where you can look at the experiences that you've had to see how they all connect, and to have deep gratitude for them. Because if you had not gone through those things, you wouldn't be who you are today. And that's what I realized. And that's what I wanted to share with you. It's all a process. Take it in stride, your divine timing. But I promise everything you've gone through and everything you will go through from this point forward, it's all meant for your highest good. Everything happens for you. Even if you don't see it right away, you will at a later time. Okay? So, if you want to continue healing on your journey, you feel like you need some guidance, you need some extra help, visit my website, shoot me an email. I would love to work with you. And just know I'm rooting for you, and I love you guys.